In an unexpected turn of events, NBC is attempting to do the one thing that Matt Casey's most controversial plot failed to achieve in Chicago Fire Season 14. As Dick Wolf's Windy City-based franchise settles after a series of changes, One Chicago's inaugural project has now started establishing brand new connections within Firehouse 51. Losing several important people in the last few years organically results in a revamp, especially as it also introduces fresh players. Despite the changes, Chicago Fire and the rest of the One Chicago universe maintains its core appeal, which is its characters. Unlike the Law and Order shows, its Midwestern cousins have put an emphasis on personal storylines more than the cases that they respond to every week. The result is a more dramatic take on the traditional procedural. With relationships at the center of its storytelling, Firehouse 51 members have had their respective personal arcs, and some of them are more controversial than others. Romantic connections aren't new in Chicago. Firehouse 51's love lives have been the focus of so many stories, from Kelly Severide's Playboy days, to Mooch McColland's romantic marriage, to Trudy Platt Casey's romantic history. In Chicago Fire was arguably the messiest, particularly when he split up and eventually divorced Gabby Dawson, only for him to eventually get together with Sylvie Brett, his ex-wife's closest coworker. Granted that Casey and Gabby's divorce was inevitable, as it was rooted in Monica Raymond's Chicago Fire exit, but him getting together with Brett remains a hot topic among fans. Aside from her being friends with Gabby, Brett was initially only tied to Casey because of his friend. Regardless of what anyone feels about the whole situation, there's no denying that the whole storyline was messy. However, since Gabby was already gone when Chicago Fire started developing Casey and Brett's relationship, the show didn't get the chance to have a full-blown love triangle. It wasn't able to take advantage of the tension radiating in Firehouse 51, knowing that three of its members were locked in an awkward, dynamic Chicago Fire didn't subject its characters to the awkwardness that comes with knowing that Casey and Brett were falling in love in front of everyone, including Gabby. Interestingly, Chicago Fire Season 14 is seemingly setting up a new love triangle with Lila Novak, Violet McCamey, and Firehouse 51 newcomer, Sal Vasquez. Novak established a connection with him first, making an effort to know him as he settled into his new team. She's had similar interactions with Benny Severide's secret son, Jack Damon, previously.